Welcome to Mindset Lady. In this channel, we try to talk about the biggest mental hurdles and how we can overcome them. And in order to do that, we talk about a lot of insecurities, self-sabotage, or other mental issues that we might have. And I always try to give you examples from real life. This is why I picked Love is Blind series, because besides its popularity, I think it reflects a lot of us. We can resonate with contestants and what they're going through. Before I start, I want to talk about this book. You can see that I have some notes there. The Big Leap. The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks talks about self-sabotaging behavior and how we can get rid of it. Whether it be your career or your love life or your family or friendship relationships, doesn't matter. Gay Hendricks calls the self-sabotaging behavior as the upper limit problem, and he defines it like this. When you attain higher levels of success, you often create personal dramas in your life that cloud your world with unhappiness and prevent you from enjoying your enhanced success. You might ask, why? Why do I hit this upper limit? There are several possible reasons. 4 to be exact. While we are going through the characters of Love is Blind series, we are going to look all these reasons one by one. Number 1 is feeling fundamentally flawed. You believe that there's fundamentally something wrong or missing with you. This is a very hidden problem though. The clients I work with who felt deep down that they are fundamentally flawed or wrong, they did not even realize this was the thought that they had. It took several sessions before we revealed this was the case. So if you were criticized as a child by your parents a lot, if you were bullied by your friends a lot, if you were held responsible for, let's say, the loss of your sibling, or maybe even the bad marriage, sometimes parents unknowingly or knowingly blame their children for their bad marriage. And sometimes, even when they are not blamed for anything, children took the blame of their own family. It's because of me this happened. Because of me, they got divorced. Or my father is an alcoholic because of me. Or my mom is violent towards me because I'm a bad kid. And these kind of things create this fundamental feeling that there is something wrong with you. Because when you're a child, your mom and dad are ultimate goodness. Number 2 is disloyalty and abandonment. This might cause you to self-sabotage. Let me explain. If I pass my upper limit and then become so successful in some area, then I will be disloyal to some family members, or I'm going to end up alone because I'm abandoning some beliefs or some people in my past. The guilt you feel makes you put on your brakes. Sometimes we don't realize, but the family roots or the upbringing of us affect us so much. It's ingrained in our thinking, and sometimes it's really hard to separate it from our original thoughts that are from learned thoughts from our family. The hidden barrier number 3, according to Gay Hendricks, is success will bring me more burden. This is a very interesting one. This is like fear of success, because your responsibilities will increase, your visibility will increase, all the eyes will be on you more, and then if you go up high too much, then your fall will be even much more painful. And this is the way sometimes we think ourselves, and when we hit the upper limit, let's say when we get a very good offer from a company who wants to buy our business, we suddenly back down. We find a very silly excuse to get out of that deal. But why do we feel success will be a burden? Because we feel like ourselves are a burden anyway. Sometimes families make us feel like a burden and they don't even realize it. You're too much. You did this again. For example, you know that your parents want you to be a doctor one day, let's say, and you never became a doctor, you became an artist. In your subconscious, you always feel that my parents wanted to be a doctor and I chose to be an artist. Okay, I'm a successful artist, but I have been always a burden to them because I couldn't pay back what they invested in me. So this might prevent you become a world-known artist, because this thought might be even stopping you from going further in your current career. this guilt is not coming from somewhere very specific, not only from, let's say, abusive parents or bad households. We are creating this misconception or perception when we were 1 to 4 years old, which are like kindergarten years. We read our parents in a very different way those years. So let's say if your parent says that, I'm just done with this, like you're always so messy, I can't deal with this anymore, then we suddenly think like, okay, I'm a burden. This is it. This is that easy. Your parent will forget about this tomorrow, but you won't. And that might create a problem. In our adult years, we might work on this problem and try to do some work on ourselves. And the hidden barrier number 4 is outshining, the problem of outshining the others. Sometimes we don't want to be successful at something, whether it be work or love life, because then we will feel that we will be outshining someone that we love or care for, and we will make him or her look bad. Some people don't want to be wealthier than their parents because they don't want their parents to feel bad. Some people don't want to get married before their older sister or brother because they always feel like, oh, they should get married first. I don't want to outshine. Or among the siblings, one of them can be really successful and the other one is not so much. The successful one can even self-sabotage more to not to outshine their sibling much more. Now we know the upper limit problem and the causes of it. Let's go back to Love is Blind, Season 1, Jessica.